Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, passion for excellence.
This is Autoline Daily starting a new month for Monday, May 3rd, 2010, and now the news. In a clear sign that the automotive industry is recovering worldwide, Wards reports that sales in March were up more than 40% to 7.6 million vehicles. The big gains came in China and Japan and North America, but analysts predict that sales in Europe will weaken this year as government incentives come to an end. By the end of this day, we'll have full sales for April in the U.S. market. The Wall Street Journal reports that the annualized sales rate should hit 11.3 million units for the month, then continue to get better and exceed a 12 million SAAR by this summer. It also says we'll see big gains coming from Nissan and Ford, but Toyota could be running into some trouble. Cars.com reports a big drop-off in sales leads it generated for the Toyota Tundra, Highlander, and RAV4. It says Toyota's incentives worked well in March, but did not seem to work that well in April, which suggests the company still has not overcome the effects of the recalls that it's gone through. And that company faces even more bad news. The Associated Press says the tally of lawsuits filed against the company in the United States now stands at 228 federal cases and 99 state ones, for a total of 327 lawsuits filed against Toyota. Last week, we reported that environmentalists in Germany said they would rather see automakers improve internal combustion engines instead of investing in electric vehicles, and that taxpayer money should not be used to help them either. Apparently, the government wasn't listening. According to Bloomberg, German Chancellor Angela Merkel says she wants the country to be the world leader in electric vehicles. Her goal is to see Germany have 1 million EVs by 2020. Last year, General Motors announced it would sell the Chevrolet Orlando in the American market in 2011, but now it's changed its mind. According to Bloomberg, the company says it wants to focus on the models it already has in the market, the Equinox, the Traverse, and Malibu, and it's going to add more production capacity to build them. But GM still plans to sell the Orlando in Europe and Asia, and even in Canada. Audi is building an even higher performance version of its R8 supercar. The limited production R8 GT features a more powerful V10 engine and a significantly lighter curb weight. The numbers pretty much speak for themselves. Only 6 pounds per horsepower, and there's 560 horses. 0 to 100 kilometers comes in only 3.6 seconds, and it's got a top speed of nearly 200 miles an hour. As impressive as those figures are, they're not as remarkable as this one, 100. As in the 100 kilograms engineers were able to take out of it. To cut that much mass, they went over every millimeter of the car. The windshield is made of thinner glass. The rear bulkhead and window are polycarbonate. The sheet metal is thinner. The hatch, bumper, and side blades are all carbon fiber. Lightweight carpeting cuts another 7.9 kilos. If you're interested, Audi sells the breathtaking R8 GT in Germany for, and I hope you're sitting down, 193,000 euros. That may be a small fortune, but maybe this kind of car will keep the company going strong. Its first quarter revenues rose nearly 24% to nearly 8.3 billion euros. It expects to increase new car deliveries to more than 1 million units this year, thanks to strong growth in Asia and I quote, a significant recovery in the U.S. A couple of weeks ago, we showed you some sketches of a Citroën concept that's expected to premiere at the Shanghai Expo later this month. Now we've got some photos of the full-size sedan to share with you. According to Autoblog, the Metropolis is a French take on a Maybach-style luxury car. Apparently, it's powered by a 460 horsepower hybrid drivetrain with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, and it is huge at more than 17 feet long and 6.5 feet wide. It's not bad looking either. 2 weeks ago, we reported that Daimler was joining the alliance of Renault and Nissan. Part of the deal includes Infiniti, Nissan's luxury division, getting diesel engines from Mercedes-Benz. So what does Mercedes think about this deal? We'll take a look at that right after this.
Introducing Bridgestone's third generation of run-flat tires with groundbreaking new Bridgestone technologies. Bridgestone run-flat tires offer improved ride comfort, lower rolling resistance, and improved wear while giving you the peace of mind and comfort you need.
Daimler AG loves the idea of sharing cost and technology with its new alliance partners of Renault and Nissan. But what does Mercedes-Benz think of the idea, especially when it comes to Infiniti getting diesels from Mercedes? We put that question to Ernst Lieb, the CEO of Mercedes-Benz USA.
Obviously, the main benefit for something like this lies in headquarters, in the production facilities, yeah? And mainly in Germany in this particular case, because our engines are produced in Germany. There are a few pillars of this alliance. One of them is on our Smart model, where we have today a small car with two-seater, two-door version. Renault is extremely strong in the four-seater, four-door small car segment, so there are opportunities to exchange engines and platforms. This is something which has been clearly discussed prior to signing this agreement. And the second one, as you said, you're right, delivering V6 and V8 engines to Infiniti and maybe into some other models under the Nissan brand. Will it help us here in the US? I don't think so. It's again a scale effect on the production in Germany, which has huge effects there, but not necessarily for a sales organization like us here. But I can see down the road that there might be some opportunities, like we just started with BMW. We have a vehicle preparation center in Baltimore, and we have participated in a tender with BMW to process all their cars for the Northeast in the US. And we've won that tender. So starting, I think it's May 1st, we're actually processing approximately 60,000 BMWs via our VPC. That allows us to keep, obviously, our people. It allows us to use our assets, and obviously helps BMW to have a reliable partner. There are other opportunities like this, and I'm pretty sure that maybe down the road with Nissan or Infiniti, we'll talk about some of these things and help behind the scenes to make us better.
That was Ernst Lieb of Mercedes-Benz USA. And that is it for today's top news in the global automotive industry. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.